edge in the wake of the clashes during Ram Navami. With a mega showdown between the TMC and the BJP has accused the TMC of engineering the violence during Ram Navami, including the attack on the Yatra in Hooghly, which was pelted with stones. BJP MLA Biman Ghosh, along with 10 others, sustained injuries during the violence. Section 144 has been imposed in the area, and the BJP state president Sukanto Majumdar was stopped from entering Hooghly. This prompted the BJP to stage protests over the deteriorating law and order situation in the state, accusing the TMC government of appeasement politics and an anti-Hindu agenda. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee hit back at the BJP, accusing it of deliberately entering minority areas without permission. She appealed to the Hindus of West Bengal, saying they must stop the BJP from spreading violence in the state. Beyond the escalating war of words, there is no end to the sporadic violence in the state. Bengal is no stranger to such clashes, but the big question remains, who is guilty of stoking tensions?
दस साल पहले कश्मीर था, अभी बांग्लादेश अफगानिस्तान की हालत जैसी है, बाहर निकलने की अनुमति नहीं है। निकलेगा तो उसके ऊपर पथराव होगा, आक्रमण होगा, महिलाओं पर अत्याचार होगा। और जो सरकार है कानून व्यवस्था संभालने की उनकी क्षमता नहीं है। धीरे धीरे रसातल में जा रहा है बंगाल।
I have been stopped more than 3 hours with my supporters. It is totally political danga, not a religious danga.
আপনাদের মধ্যে দিয়ে বিদ্যাসাগরকে দেখতে পাই, যারা আমাদের মাতৃভাষা শিখিয়েছেন, আজকে পারবেন না তারা দাঙ্গাবাজদের রুখতে, গুন্ডাবাজদের রুখতে।
Priyanka Tibrewal, spokesperson of West Bengal BJP, is joining us live. We also have Raju Datta, TMC spokesperson. Loknath Chatterjee is a lawyer, and Professor Gargi Nandi Roy is a political analyst. Priyanka, I'm going to begin with you. Are you guilty of provoking the situation on the ground? Or why start a yatra when you know the situation is tense?
See, we had to go down on the ground to get in touch with our people because we had to find out as to what has resulted. And moreover, after this incident took place, the people who were part of the procession, and a peaceful procession, they were arrested by the police rather than arresting the miscreants who are responsible for this kind of brutality or the barbaric violence which took place. Because this procession of Ram Navami was attacked. It was attacked by mobs, and we could clearly see it on videos. But rather than arresting those miscreants, the people who participated in the procession, they were arrested. So we had to go down to the ground to find out, to raise our voice against this kind of atrocities by the police.
Right now, the primary challenge for the state is to ensure there is peace, that the law and order situation prevails, so that the tension can be diffused, rather than continuing with another political yatra. Can't you just ensure that you are with the state government on this issue?
See, it is Mamata Banerjee who is provoking each and every day. It is she who was mourning on the day of Ram Navami, which sent a direct message to this miscreants that you can just carry on doing whatever you want. And even after the incidents, it is she who is shamelessly saying that the people who were part of the procession, they have done danga. Whereas in the videos, you can clearly see that they were attacked. It is now Mamata Banerjee who is provoking more, so by saying that on 6th there is Hanuman Jayanti and there will be more danga. So it is she who is creating this provocation in the minds of people.
Despite multiple damning observations from the courts, law and order remains an issue in Bengal. So the question is, can the judiciary really take any suo motu action now? Loknath Chatterjee, that's a question to you.
Yeah. See, I'll tell you, right now, today there was a petition moved before the Calcutta High Court. Earlier, what we've been seeing, that there's a distinct trend which has been seen. So this started with the rape and murder of a young child in Tiljala, then Ram Navami processions, they were being attacked. So if you look at it and if you see the way the police is acting, the police has given it a political color. Now, if you look at, in fact, even the Ram Navami processions. So why are BJP people being singled out and attacked? So why are people, why is the police acting in such ham-handed fashion? Why is the police not taking the bull by its horns? So there are a lot of issues which remain. In fact, some investigation has been transferred over to the CID. So where was the failure on the part of the local police authorities to investigate? Why are these FIRs being drawn in such shoddy fashion? Why are people being attacked in the presence of the police people? So therefore, these are questions when people have been giving intimations on Ram Navami. In fact, if you look at Howrah, the same place where the procession was attacked was the same place where the procession was attacked last year also. So why weren't police people posted
That's a specific question. That's a very direct question. Riju Datta perhaps will respond to this.
Yes, thank you. See, I'll give you some pertinent answers to it. There were 10,000 Ram Navami processions across West Bengal. This incident happened in Howrah, one district, in one small locality called Shivpur. But still, this shouldn't have happened. Now, one thing is very clear, that the toolkit has been exposed. In 7 different states of this country, during Ram Navami procession, we have seen violence. It is nothing got to do with Hindu-Muslim. This is a criminal violence. And why I say that is because Bihar, West Bengal and Maharashtra, the 3 places which is severely been hit with violence, are the places where in 2024 BJP is losing. It is a part of the toolkit that has been completely exposed. We have posted hundreds of videos, and tell me one thing, please, all the viewers I'm asking this, where in Hindu scriptures, in Veds or Puran, it says that to pay respect to Prabhu Ram, to do his prayers or to be in his rally, you have to carry illegal kattas, swords and bulldozers and bombs and acids? Where does it say it? So this is
I have another question.
Very clear.
Since you are saying,
yes,
since you are saying that you should not be brandishing swords, fine enough. But if there was a mobilization of this nature regarding arms and ammunition, what was the state government doing?
Brilliant. First of all, I can show it on your channel. The letters, the Vishwa Hindu Parishad and the Bajrang Dal, and no matter what other fringe groups they are, they applied for permission for Ram Navami rally. We have given specific terms and conditions, like when to start the rally, when to finish the rally, whether there will be DJ in the rally or not, what arms and ammunition you can carry in the rally or not. Why? Because law and order is a state subject and it is up to us to maintain law and order. But all these fringe groups under the main shadow of the BJP, instead of closing the rally at 5:30, they start the rally at 5:30. They do everything. They think that by bringing a mob of outsiders to Bengal, they can hold the state law and order at ransom. We will not tolerate this. Rioters do not have any religion, neither they have political affiliation.
No, then if you are, all this is loud talk after the situation went out of control. Priyanka Tibrewal, how do you react to this TMC charge that you are the one who is engineering these tensions only because BJP sees some kind of political opportunity in Bengal post this polarization?
It was yesterday that they were saying, that all this has happened because of provocation. And today they are saying that, these bombs and everything were carried by the people who were part of procession. So every day they're changing their stance. Now, secondly, Mr. Riju Datta was talking about some elections, 24 elections. So just tell me that after they won the election with such a majority, the very next day we saw that there were violence all over West Bengal and which continued for many, many days, which has been witnessed, which has been approved in the court. The NHRC team came and everyone saw what was happening. Now TMC is taking a stance that BJP is doing this for elections. So tell me, what was the police doing when there were bombs and stones and everything was there in those places where police was posted already? What is the law and order situation? You can very well understand.
The government appears to be guilty of going slow on the crackdown. We have seen violence for over 5 days now.
No, right now there is no violence in Bengal. See, what is our problem? Where we went wrong? Unlike Delhi, we did not stop the Ram Navami procession. That is where we went wrong. And that is why they used the name of Lord Ram to incite such violence. We have arrested 36 people, out of which one of them has a clear link with BJP minority leader, and I'm saying this on national channel. The day before the Ram Navami rally, the leader of opposition, Shubhendu Adhikari, from a public state says, Tomorrow is Ram Navami rally. There will be 1 crore people on the road, and keep your eyes glued on the television. See what happens. He said it from a public stage, and the visuals are there out on social media on every platform.
Why this
What kind of
provocation,
provocation for
Priyanka?
the
The government
news
doesn't
starting
have
the fire?
guts.
Why
The
this
government
provocation?
doesn't have guts to arrest the provocators. The government doesn't have guts to arrest those miscreants. And they are going and arresting BJP people. They are arresting people who are part of the procession instead of arresting those who are responsible for this attack.
Unfortunately, Ms. Tibrewal, the person you say that we should arrest goes and sits in the lap of the Home Minister, mentioned in the ED and CBI charge sheet is the
Oh, Mr. Riju Datta, we are talking about violence here. Please don't change the subject. The fact remains that this government is a government of violence who understands only the language of violence. This government understands policy of appeasement.
I think that's going too far. Now let me bring in Professor Roy, because I think politicians. Yes,
you understand appeasement. That is why you.
Okay, so then let me ask that question.
That is why the Chief Minister said, don't go to Muslim areas. What are Muslim areas? Explain, please. What are Muslim areas? Why not go through Muslim areas? Why?
Come now. Riju, I have showed you the cutsy. Please show me the cutsy. Yes. My name has been taken.
Yes, Professor Roy. Do you feel
yes.
that this violence reeks of some kind of tacit appeasement politics? This is not for the first time. There are security situations around Hindu festivals. Who gains from this?
Yes, Maria, thank you for inviting me. Maria, let me remind you and the audience and Riju that in Bengal, nothing happens without Didi's inspiration. I don't know if you have ever been to Bengal. You just step out of the airport, you will see big hoardings, Didi's inspiration. Even the tiger gives birth to a cub with Didi's inspiration. So do you think it is possible
Just
that
like
this kind of
leopards are
violence will happen and Didi had no intelligence report being the Home Minister? It is absolute failure. Yes, it is appeasement because from her dharna month, she clearly incited. Because Riju, you people are fearing that your Muslim vote base is shrinking. That is the reason she incited that don't go to Muslim areas. What are Muslim areas? There cannot be.
You bring in Hindu and Muslim. We don't. We call a rioter a rioter.
Your Chief Minister stated from the dharna month what was the reason for her saying that don't go, and don't we remember what the National Human Rights Commission had said, that there is no rule of law in West Bengal but the law of the ruler. If there is the law of the ruler and if there is an absolute failure of that law, who is to be blamed if not the Home Minister of the very
National
state?
Human Rights Chairman is a BJP cadre established.
Don't blame all the institutions. You people are becoming anarchic from the court to all institutions. All constitutional bodies are started because you people
cause riots here. You all will be brought to book and you all will be arrested if you try
we
to
know the kind of violence. Well, even after winning an election, the kind of rape and murder. DSP Goods did not even leave 60-year-old woman. 60-year-old woman was raped.
What nonsense!
Son was killed.
What are you
talking? Abhijit Sarkar son was killed in front of her mother's eyes. How many murders and rapes have we seen
Where
in
do
the
you get
post-poll
these
violence?
hatmongers from and you give them a national
Hate
platform?
mongers, you are lying on
there is a
national
question
television.
here.
So we have seen
we have a lawyer as well. Let me ask this question to him. Does this look like it's another manufactured crisis in Bengal? Mr. Chatterjee?
Riju's statement, he said that, there were certain permissions, there were certain conditions given in the permissions, and apparently there were certain violations of those conditions. Now, as far as the Howrah incident is concerned, Anjani Putra Sena is an organization which is an apolitical organization. I think Riju will also agree with that. So there are, a large number of people, every year they keep organizing this. So, they've also put up their permissions which they had online. There was a lot of, police people who were aware of it. That I'll just, Riju, don't interrupt me now. So, they've put up these permissions online. The police were aware of these. The police were aware of the trouble spots. And if you look at the videos, certain videos and things which are there in social media and otherwise even in newspaper, it's even come out in petitions before the court. People are carrying stones. So this patharbazi culture, is it an import in Bengal? One question. The next is even assuming for the sake of argument but not accepting that there was no permission or whatever, there was a violation of the conditions of permission. Does it give anyone a right to attack a religious rally? Does it allow the police to remain mute spectators and bystanders? Does it allow the police to become biased? Does it allow the police not to allow? In fact, even if you look at if you look at the Tiljala case, the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, the chairperson was manhandled. He's filed a complaint also, Mr. Priyank Kanungo. So is this the way Bengal treats the institutions? Now, if you look at, this was not initially, this was in the Riju, moment. There are a lot of questions.
I need to bust the lies here.
Just a moment.
Okay, bust the lies. Go ahead. No, wait. The question is because Riju Datta, it's 1 versus 3. Let him explain. Let him explain. Please go ahead. Yes.
Thank you so much.
ठीक है, आपने सवाल पूछ दिया, ma'am. Let him respond. Yes.
The gentleman who said Priyank Kanungo was attacked. Now let me ask some valid questions to this gentleman. Priyank Kanungo is now the chairman. Is it true or not that he's a RSS Swamsevak? And then he's a BJP member. Then he was a BJP youth president who allegedly stone pelted a girls' school. Yes or no? You are a lawyer by profession, you should know. And then
can we not talk about individuals and talk about the issue right now here?
Okay. Now coming back to the issue. The application letters that were posted on social media by none other than Amit Malviya was an application letter given to the police. There was nothing uploaded by BJP or any other fringe group where they have actually got the permission.
So the rally itself was illegal. Don't use the term fringe group. Don't use the phrase fringe group. You deliberately are, don't speak in a condescending manner. People who organize Ram Navami Yatras, people who organize, these, they are not fringe groups. Please learn, accept it. This is not. You said there were 10,000 rallies. You said there were 10,000 Shobha Yatras. 10,000 Shobha Yatras, which had a lot of people. All of them represent fringe groups in Bengal. There is a problem in the approach. If your approach is a problem.
How many face violence? How many face violence out of 10,000 Shobha Yatras?
No, so people who organize Shobha Yatras, are they to be called fringe groups? Should you call them in that fashion? It is a question of a fundamental right. It is a fundamental right of a citizen to have his religious belief. No, is it a fault to take out a Shobha Yatra or is it a fault to attack a Shobha Yatra? No, Riju, I'll just, if you can. No, do you condemn the attack on the Shobha Yatras or not? No, Riju, do you condemn the attack on the Shobha Yatras or not?
1 second.
Okay, please
we
go
have
ahead.
Nothing against Shobha Yatras. But in Shobha Yatras, if BJP and its fringe groups allow people to carry illegal weapons and start bombing
Riju Datta, my limited question is, first, there is a massive mobilization of arms and ammunition. What did the state government do? You did nothing. You were fully aware that a situation like this could arise because it had happened last year and before that. What did you do? Nothing. Then shouldn't the state government be held accountable? Why is it going slow?
Yes. No. The state government should be held accountable. And I am telling you, where we went wrong was we should have followed the footsteps of Delhi and cancelled all these rallies.
You cannot.
Rallies,
you cannot.
We did not want to cancel.
You are not permitted to do it. You cannot cancel rallies.
If you do not have permission,
you cannot.
Hold for Hindus and Ram according to TMC, Hindus and Ram are elements.
Okay. Riju Datta. No. The question is that if the state government is not able to handle it, if it is not able to ensure crackdown, then it has to be held accountable. It cannot stop a yatra without a reason. That is where the limited question is.
It's a fundamental right to assemble.
No, that's fine. No. But if the assembly, the nature of assembly is being questioned here. Mr. Chatterjee, the nature of assembly is being questioned here. Priyanka, please come in. Yes.
That is what I'm saying. They are questioning the nature of assembly. See, these incidents are dangerously setting a trend that, in an adverse way that people will be attacked and that they will be attacked. This is clear violation. This is clear violation of the democratic rights and rule of law. And who should be held responsible? It is the government. It is the Home Minister. Here, she should be questioned. That if she knew that this incident had taken place last year, did she? Is it not her responsibility to ensure that nothing like this happens again? But rather, just listen to the provocative statement of the Chief Minister that don't go to Muslim areas. How can a chief minister say that? That don't go to Muslim areas. Yeah, don't lie. It is there. Oh, Mr. Rijulata, there's no point lying. I am saying that again today she has said that there will be dangas on 6th. It is Hanuman Jayanti on 6th. And now, in order to curb the rights of Hindus, because according to you, Hindus and Ram Bhakt are fringe elements. So you are saying that they will not celebrate Hanuman Jayanti. We can clearly understand what you hold, what kind of respect you hold for Hindus, because you do not have the guts to arrest people who are the miscreants as they belong from a particular community. You have lost the election in Sagar Digi. That is why this appeasement is being practiced by you in order to maintain your vote bank. Your chief minister has again and again said that Muslims are doodh dene wali guy. Your chief minister has again and again said that Muslims are doodh dene wali guy. और उसकी आप लाश भी खाएंगे. That is why Hindus are being attacked by these Muslims.
Yes, my limited question is, should the state government have not foreseen it? Did they have some intelligence input that they missed? Was this an intelligence failure? Yes, visibly it appears. This is the same state which has witnessed post-poll violence. What happened post then?
No, 1 second. Let me ask you. Then was there intelligence failure in Vadodara and Lucknow as well? BJP ruled states?
Yes, questions will be raised, Riju. No, nobody is not questioning them. Questions are being raised. Yes, intelligence failure है, जो visibly दिख रहा है.
People are being arrested.
All right, Riju Datta, Loknath Chatterjee and Professor Roy, thank you so much. We hope situation improves in Bengal and peace prevails. That's all from me. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Thanks so much.